Hey guys, Kenneth Thiam here. I'm joined with my co-host Kayvon Faroe. He's on our team as our leasing specialist, and he doesn't only do leases, but he likes leases because he gets to deal with tenants all the time. And
Correct. Yeah, I mean, leases are great. You get to go outside and see a lot more properties. I like to be out on the field rather than at the desk.
always on the move.
Always on the move, correct.
All right, so let's talk about the rental market right now, because I know all you guys are curious about what's happening with the rental market. During the pandemic, everything's been depressed in terms of downtown Toronto condo prices, as you know, because everybody's moving out to the suburbs or getting bigger spaces, right? And you're on the field working with tenants all the time. You're probably doing 2 leases a week. And what are you noticing out there?
Well, there's been a drastic shift. The pandemic actually was surprising. I've done more leases during the pandemic than ever. That's due to the Airbnb having taken a massive hit. A lot of properties are coming on the market, which drove the prices down. And people were upsizing. People that never had access to the expensive prices for leasing in the city were finally able to make a move and secure studios, 1-bedrooms, 1+1s.
Okay, so the average price, according to Urban Nation right now, I'm looking at the Q2 rental report that just got released. It said it was $2,033 for the average condo in downtown Toronto.
Correct, about $2,000.
Right, in the city of Toronto. So we also pulled our own stats, and we're looking at 1-bedrooms. The average price right now is just a little bit over $2,000 a month, and we can slowly see that creeping up. So let's talk a little bit about the trends. What are you noticing the past couple weeks lately?
Well, things have picked up a lot in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
People were, it was a lot easier to secure a property. There was a lot more choices, a lot more inventory about a month ago. And recently, we're struggling a little bit. You know, we're unable to secure places. There's been a few bidding wars, which are driving the prices up, obviously. And,
Bidding wars for tenants, for leases.
Yeah, 3-4 offers makes it $25, $50, $100 more sometimes.
So you're working with right now a qualified tenant with a guarantor coming from out of town.
Correct.
Really good profile.
That's right.
And how's it going with her?
Well, with her, it's been a little bit tricky. Every time she picks a few units, by the time we get to it, or at least by the time it's time to go out on the field and have a look at them, they've been taken or they've been.
Is it because what she's looking for is like kind of what everybody's looking for, and it's just more
Yes,
desirable? It is.
That is playing a big part of it. Most people are looking for that 1-bedroom, the 1+1s. So she's not dealing with studios. She's not dealing with 2-bedrooms. She's doing she's aiming
With a limited budget or no?
with
A good budget.
A good budget.
So, but this is abnormal, in other words. So you're starting to see a trend pick up, or what do you?
Yes, a little bit. I think we're not able to negotiate prices down. Now we kind of have to offer asking price and possibly find ourselves butting heads with somebody else.
Really? So versus like early June or May.
That's right. About a month ago, there was a lot more choice. It was a little bit more relaxed, the mood, and we were able to choose what we wanted.
Well, I mean, look at the numbers here. We pulled some numbers ourselves for the leasing activity. So now leasing volume in the month for the past 2 years, and you can see here in the pandemic when that hit in April, there was only 640 units leased, but after that it's slowly climbing up to 1,200. Anywhere from 2,100 units leased in downtown Toronto. We're looking at only downtown Toronto condos, so that's basically CO1 and CO8 districts, if you guys know what that means. But then last month, it hit an abnormal high. In June 2021, it hit 2,833 units leased. And now that we're mid-month, July 15th, there's 1,487 units leased. If you just do simple math, multiply it by 2, you're looking at 2,974. So
3,000 units, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be an all-time high, not even just for the pandemic, but for the past 2 years.
That's right.
So I think the city's coming back as the workplaces open up a little bit more. I think workers are being forced back to the offices. And not even forced, I would say. It's more collaborative, right? Like I like being in the office. Everybody likes being in the office because we're around people. Everyone's sick of Zoom, and it's hard when you have this hybrid option, right?
That's right.
You know, so I don't know if you talked to some of the tenants, but I'm sure it's a little bit awkward when, you know, you have everybody gathered around the boardroom, and then you have like one or two people that you got to dial into the conference, and they're always like, "What? I can't hear you," and it's weird, right? Yeah. So I could see the offices coming back, maybe not in full force, but it definitely will come back at some point. So the city's a vibrant place to live in. Lots of stuff going on. Restaurants opening up in 2 days.
That's right.
Where's the first? Are you gonna go for a restaurant?
I've hit a few patios.
No, but inside's opening up.
Oh, inside, yeah, we're looking, well, it's summertime. I'd rather be outside, but you know, time will tell, slowly but surely.
Yeah. So the city's gonna be vibrant and lots going on. If you've been on King Street, it's insane. It's like COVID never happened. Anyway, I want to be a little sensitive with that, so I shouldn't say that. Anyway, the point is that the fact is we're hitting an all-time high. I think the city is becoming a little more attractive again. So if you are a tenant looking to make a move downtown, just be aware. I don't think the deals are there anymore. It's still pretty low in terms of the average price compared to where it was back in even 2019.
Best to make some moves right now.
While it's still cheap,
relatively cheap. We're on a recovery, and you know, if things keep going the way they are, the borders will open up. We're going to see more people.
Oh yeah, immigration. We haven't talked about that yet.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, 1.2 million people coming into Canada in the next 3 years.
That's right.
The majority of them coming to Toronto.
That's right. The government has a program for about 400,000 plus a year for the next 3 years.
Right, because they're trying to get out of the slump through immigration. So
right.
Let's see if we attract some quality tenants here. And the first thing they do is, even if they have money, they're coming with a lot of money, they're not going to buy right away because they want to rent and just test out the waters and see what it's like, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. So buy a condo and put it up for rent.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a great strategy. It's just the numbers sometimes don't work out, right? Because the prices are kind of insane too. But ultimately, we're talking about tenants here. If you are a tenant, I think there's still good prices to be had. There's still good deals to be had. But it's starting to pick up and they're starting to go away. So make a move. And if you want to make a move, actually, visit broadviewavenue.ca, click on book an appointment. You'll pick a time slot, and then we'd be happy to talk to you, whether it's a consultation through Zoom or in person in our office, socially distanced. We're happy to do that, and talk to you then.